Hello everybody, and welcome to the latest Worlds of ZZT livestream. It is once again Sunday, and that means it is once again time to just take a look at some unpreserved worlds that have been lying around for a bit. Today it's really just a grab bag. There's no theme here. There's almost a theme in that pretty much all of these have no reasonable release date, but that's not really much of a theme either. We've got some interesting ones today, I think. I'm kind of trying to do this in what I think is going to be worst to best, roughly. I'm putting Tony in the 30-foot drop in early because I must know. But I think first we're gonna have fun. Then we're gonna learn about this horrific 30-foot drop. Stop by the video arcade. Check out the zone, and deal with the snargles. I also had the thought of everybody have fun tonight. That's hopefully the plan for today's stream. The last one, though, Attack of the Snargles, I actually don't think that one belonged in the queue. There's already an Attack of the Snargles that's dated like 2 weeks earlier. So I did just kind of changed out. We're playing the version that was in the upload queue, which appears to be identical, but whatever. I mean, we haven't seen it. It's new to us, but it seems like that's one that has been around for a little bit at least. So let's get right to it. We gotta start having fun with have fun, which this is its title screen, so I don't know how much fun we're going to have here. Hoping for the best. I'm also going to try something a little different today. I just set up a quick gamepad to keyboard thing. So hopefully pressing D-pad buttons won't be as horrible as the constant clicks of keys. But maybe it will. Like I am seeing it register on the mic already, so if that's the case, I won't even bother. But do let me know if this is an improvement. Alright, we got some bold claims right at the start here. Have fun. Welcome to the best ZZT add-on. Have fun. I can't even say with confidence that that's what the name of the title is supposed to be here. Yeah, I'd assume calling it an add-on is definitely a very old term. Admittedly, I don't feel like people really referred to them as worlds when I was involved. I just started doing that to be technical and acknowledge the fact that some of them aren't games, in the sense that, like, Super Toolkit is not a game, not in the sense of like, does this count? Is this walking simulator? It's 2010 and we're mad about walking simulators. Is that a game? None of that. That doesn't matter. Welcome to Have Fun. Okay, well, I'm convinced now it's the correct term, correct title. Mods. I don't like that either. Mods to me implies that you're modifying ZZT itself. When you edit town, that's a mod. Oh, there's one downside with this controller setup. Have fun, have fun, have fun. I guess I could have bound one of these like 50,000 other buttons to my mic mute key. That's what I should have done. Does Rainbow Dash say she loves fun things? She probably does. That would seem to be in character. Anywho, the point of this game is to beat it and have fun. If you defeat the horrible monsters and win the game, there will be a special scroll waiting for you with the words of the Wise One. Remember, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Sounds fun. I made one of these a save button. That'll do. Alright, where are we going here with our one key and our many ammo? Starting in Bear Country today. then to the ruffian corner. This is fun. I'm having fun. I hope you're all having fun. This feels a bit soupy when I have to change directions. Oh, well. Yeah, I guess it is a bit syndromic. I don't know. I mean, this is not wild or nothing, but yellow border aside, this is kind of, I mean, even including the yellow border, this is just kind of what you expect for somebody new to ZZT. Lots of very scribbly. Realizing, like, okay, like this duplicator here, that's not even set to a direction where it does anything. Has anybody ever used a duplicator to, like, close off a wall? For a moment, I thought that's what was going to happen, even though there's nothing down here. Is this right? We got a freestanding duplicator. We also have some land sharks. I don't know if this is the way I should be going. I didn't really parse this board. I obviously need that key, and yeah, this is the way to the exit where I will need that key. Go cyan first, then. I think what I need is, like, no diagonal input. I've been playing Street Fighter with this controller, so I'm also worried how long it'll hold up. Oh, I'm just hoping I wouldn't have to wait for you. Well, I'm also already pretty much dead. Not the most promising sign. Actually, how long is this one? This one is... okay, 7 whole boards. We're getting there. Well, actually, duplicating sliders is a lot nicer. I was just kind of thinking, like, if you set the rate slow enough, you could have, like, that duplicator there close off an area with, like, gems or something. The fighting game genre in ZZT is pretty lacking. I think it's, like, almost exclusively that Evandero game that was recovered. There's, like, one other game that's tagged with it, and I don't think it's particularly fighty. Either beat 'em up or Street Fighter. That's a dead end that way. Okay, we'll go this way. What I have definitely seen is a lot of ZZT arcades that include Street Fighter machines as decoration. Oh, this whole time I didn't even notice the other duplicator with the bears because it's not gonna accomplish much with how bears don't really move. Ammo is good. Not being on the keyboard, though, is also really making me not press save constantly as I normally do. Oh, good smiley face. I also need a screenshot button. I literally did this like 10 minutes before the stream started. I was like, you know what? I bet I can get this going in time. And I was technically right. Just a mess. These boards are not particularly names. Okay, the duplicators are at least going to do some stuff here. Kind of. Now, what's with the one with the ruffian over here? That's not gonna do much. I think Zeta's support is supposed to be pretty good, but I do recall at least like years ago when I tried it, it didn't feel. It was still ZZT's joystick mode, which means like one button. Like I've I've got a torch button on this gamepad. In ZZT's joystick mode, you still have to press T on the keyboard to light a torch. So, it's not good. I think your two buttons are... Well, you would. Your two buttons are shoot and enter, I guess, to select things. Yeah, I know I did joy the key at some point. I'm using anti-micro, which I guess is like the Linux equivalent. How do I get this key? Is this way. I'm just not gonna get that ammo. I think I'll do without that 5 shots. Oh. Okay. Well, now I don't like this game. I'll put my controller down, and I'm gonna see if there's a fake wall somewhere. Let's just have fun. This will be a good reference for the difference between me mashing a D-pad and mashing keys. No fake walls. No objects either, so you can't get that key. I mean, I guess there's no door here, so you don't need it, as it turns out. That's still unpleasant. Not happy with that. We'll just continue onward then, without a red key. The game taught me that I needed keys, and then it's just... That's being very generous. It's just going from, here's a key, haha, here's a key you can't get. Okay, this duplicator's doing a little more work, it seems. It's just being mean, yeah, it's a red herring, not a red key. Come on up. Oh, you coward. Up! Up! I would have been so mad if he got me. There's a lot of gambits here, too. These are very risky corridors to walk through. The fun is subsiding, I'm sad to say. But hold out hope. We've got a 30-foot drop, hopefully in the near future. Oh. Good. Bad. Worse. Why is this thing really breaking in a weird way? There we go. We succeeded. Oh good, some gems. Okay. The worst is over. I was having fun. I'm not so much now. Oh, we got an energizer. We got energizers in each corner. Is this Pac-Man? This is Hello. Hello World. Oh, we're like at the stat limit too. Okay, and I'm gonna just run to the top right where things are... Oh, no, the centipede showed up at the worst possible time. Yeah, it was safest, and then I hesitated a little too long. Let's see, can I grab a few more gems safely and then get out safely? That'll do. This has been the best board yet, actually. It's almost fun. That was easy. Oh, what's gonna... Okay. Just double centipeding in the corner there. And again, just... Okay, just get to the exit. I can do that. There's just a real traffic jam with these centipedes. Can't even tell where this one begins and this one ends. That child's gonna learn some things about the world. What time zone are you in, though? I feel like ice cream before noon does feel early for ice cream. And we're barely past noon here. Oh, well then... Yeah, it's ice cream time. That's fine. It's true. That's like peak ice cream hours. Well, now the author has found the fake walls. Now I have to find the fake walls. I really hope this little rocking motion I'm doing is actually touching these walls. Okay, this is a good stress test. God, please just be on this side. What do you think? Do you think we can actually get these keys, or do you think there's a fake purple wall on the top left and we skipped that door entirely? It's looking like we skip them. Unless my mashing was bad, which is a very real possibility here. Okay, I guess it could be a fake in here. Yeah, yep. Very well. Oh, we've done it. We've reached the end. There's the scroll of the wise one, and then a closet full of bears. There's an object that turns the walls into gems after 3 hours of idols. Well, I don't think we have time for that today. Maybe next time. Okay, what's our reward here? What is this all for? Will it be enough? I think it'll be enough. But I think if you did a good job, that would not be enough bears to kill the player. Congratulations, you have beaten the game and have reached the scroll of the wise one. Here's the scroll. Whoever reads this scroll will be full of wisdom and smartness forever. This is the secret of life. Animaniacs rules. Houston Rockets rule. Hakeem Olajuwon rules. And hockey rules. And last of all, be happy and have fun, have fun, have fun. I can't figure out how to end this game, so follow the path of gems and let the monsters kill you so you can get your high score. Thanks for playing. I respect the honesty. Yeah, we're gonna get killed by these bears, don't worry. The special game-ending bears. Oh, they're like stacked on top of each other too. Okay, so there's more here than there actually should be. It's like, well, we need another 150 health. I don't know, maybe you can't. Maybe there are enough bears. Thanks to the stacking, I think you're saved. Okay, well, honestly, the last board was good. I had fun there. It wasn't devoid of fun. Some fun was had. I think that's important. Let's see here. Let's get to the one where, at least the one I'm waiting for. Tony and the 30-foot drop is a very good title. Story, game, by. Oh, I think that just started in the middle. That used to happen a lot with CZT games, just because the title screen plays out, and if you hit the edit key now to edit the game you were working on, it will kind of just keep it where it was, which broke many a title screen back in the day. I think Aceland is probably like the most iconic one to me. It's very clearly been running for a bit. Alright, Tony. Brace yourself. This one appears like it's just going to be a comic, so I don't think there's going to be anything for us to do other than some reading. Yeah, it could be bad. Our story begins at the Grand Canyon, where Tony Sorvari, the author's brother, discovers a secret passage. Oh, it's an animated comic, even better. I was expecting these to just be still images. You got that Chris Jong cinema style of please walk across the entire board. He found a cave with a 30-foot hole in the floor. Ominous music plays. He saw a gem on the other side and he jumped across. Continued on next page. This is intense. He's about to grab it when, drumroll please, a masked man comes out of the shadows and pushes him off the ledge. Goodbye, Tony. It was only 30 feet, and he would have survived if there wasn't any jagged rocks on the bottom. Ha ha ha! Sorry, I'm just thrilled that my brother is dead. This is a great game. I love this. We've killed Barney so many times. How often do we kill our own brother? Is the masked man going to be the author? Is this actually going to be a premeditated crime? But when the police arrived, inside the pit was not one but two bodies. One was Tony's, the other the masked man. Nobody knows why he's in there. But let me put it this way. No one saw the police ever again. This rules. Do not stifle young Aaron's creativity. He's creating art. He's creating drama. He's creating this wonderful comic. Were the object names gonna have anything? They could. What, you say? That's it? It's over? Of course it isn't. There's more. I'm glad I picked this one. April Fools! Okay, so I made this on April 1st. I need to have my fun. This is over, but don't worry. You experienced programmers can make your own stories. Just make the next board after the credits, its title screen, make the pages and credits, and voila! Another story. Be sure to upload them to America Online. A file name, a story, and your initials. I love this idea. Alright, brother killing jam. Let's go. We gather here to bury Tony the Dork. Rest assured he's gone to a worse place. Excellent funeral. Look at Tony's purple coffin. Victim of gaming, Tony. This is great. This is what it's all about, folks. Ooh, we can actually interact here. I'm glad I checked this. Can I pay my respects? Will it let me, like, spit on his grave? Nope, just his coffin. Ah, the Victims of Gaming Memorial. To make another story, delete me and add a level past me for your story. So there's a collaborative spirit even here. I guess that's gonna be it then, huh? No notes though. That was great. Just start to end. Let's take a peek at those. Oh, yeah, I gotta do it in this scene first. Very annoying. Anything in the object names? I'm not expecting much. They'll probably be, yeah, just... Is this a rock? It's a boat. Okay, I guess we'll learn some things. Passage, boat, Tony. Player and Tony. It's a gem. The gem is just an authentic gem. Man, okay, this is just a mystery man then. We'll never know. Actually, you know what? Credit where it's due. He did do the blood spike effect nicely. The police, the thing. Look at that 3-digit character. I wonder if there's any... Nah, it doesn't look like there's any secret Tony code. Can't reach them. The ends. This feels like one that would be worth flipping through in the file viewer and seeing if there's any, like, hidden text that got erased. But no time for that now. We gotta keep moving. The time for mourning Tony is over. And his tragic 30-foot drop. What a wonderful game. Where are we going to now? Ah, yes, the arcade. The video arcade. Hopefully we won't become a victim of gaming. I wasn't expecting the Flash. This is gonna have STK then? This one seemed a bit, basic. Somebody was bringing up in the Discord after I uploaded that apparently a ton of this is just taken from, like, Chris Kohler's games. Come to your local arcade with 100 gems and we'll leave without a brain. We are gonna become a victim of gaming. Hold up, I want the off-color scroll, the one that's not matching. What's your deal? Pitcher. Let's play pitcher. Oh, okay, touch the pitching machine to pitch. To pitch, shoot at the smiley face at the bottom. You got it. Oh, that's the passage back, okay. Oh, that's a baseball. I feel like... Here's the pitch. It's a strike. You win. Oh, I'm so good at this. Is it always a strike? Am I just... Perfect game? Nope. 50-50 then? Probably. This doesn't... Not exactly a ton of depth to this. Alright, well... It seemed like an original game, though. I haven't... Like, this being from the Chris Kohler games, I'm expecting, like, a Centipede and that kind of stuff. I'm expecting recognizable titles, like Pac-Man. Let's see some ZZZ Pac-Man. I think this one is taken from the Pac-Man vs. Zack-Man ZZZ game. This is Pac-Man. Collect all the gems. Oh, but it doesn't have the music? If it doesn't have the music, I don't want to actually do this. For obvious reasons, this isn't particularly difficult, seeing as how the ghosts are trapped. I can only vacuum so much before I lose interest. I do not want all the gems. Also, is there... Okay, re-enter one zap. That's something. Yeah, I can get some music from those. I guess I am gonna grab them all just to see what the text is, and since I already have a decent chunk. Yeah, this one is probably even less interactive, honestly, than pitching. Listen, if I kill all the ghosts, won't let me. does the Energizer song sound like when you have the game speed cranked up? I don't think this, like, will recalibrate. Oh, no, it's fine. It's independent. Oh, well, maybe not quite. Ooh. No. We don't need to hear that. I guess you can see how fast each tick goes. Yeah, so the final part of the Energizer song plays when the Energizer ticks get low enough, which happens extra fast, so it does kind of screw up the song. Oh, what did I do? I completely forgot I added that. If I added a The Sims style exclamation mark repeats last cheat, so I don't have to keep typing. Nothing. No text even. That was a waste. Yeah, that would be fun if it made some good sounds. Tempster? Is this Tempest with a hamster? Left gun, right gun, shoot. What is this? That didn't help. Okay, I'm losing. Okay, so the shield, oh, that's almost interesting. The shield spawns in stars, which will block the enemy's bullets, so somebody finally found a use for stars. The left gun and right gun? Oh, that's those that's controlling. But every time I miss, I hurt myself. I'm just dead. Or at least I would be if this game's not programmed properly to kill me. We're playing Tempster. You know, the arcade classic. There we go, I shot one. Kind of not great. I'm gonna actually get my health back, just in case one of these games does kill me with, like, lions. Okay, what was... Tempster was here? Tempster, what's next then? Space Invaders. Okay, this is an easy one. You can do this in the ZZT. It won't be great, but you can do it. This is Space Invaders. To play, situate yourself between the arrows in the middle of the screen. Okay, so I think the controls just got lost in the last game. Then press up to fire, left to move left, right to move right, destroy the mothership to win. There go all my shields. Ah. You move very slowly. Alright, I got the mothership. I win. Why did that make some of them stop, but some of them not? Also, is there anything if they reach the bottom? Probably not, because they'd be blocked to the south already up top. I don't think they're gonna detect anything. No, okay. I like the little stars around the border, though. That's cute. That's something. Breakout. This is Breakout. Touch the left and right arrows to move the paddles, and touch the top arrows to shoot. Don't let any shots touch the bottom wall or you lose a life, so... I think you're missing the core mechanic of Breakout here, actually. Oh, but we gotta be careful here, because one of these is going to miss. I guess we just gotta catch it with the paddle. Okay, it doesn't bounce back. And now we get this, but that's just ZZT. Yeah, there's been ports, well, ports is a very generous word. There's been Breakout engines before with varying degrees of complexity. You can do a rough Breakout, but you will have, like, a ball bouncing diagonally. You can spoof that decently enough. You know, the ZZT Encyclopedia has, like, a decent one in it. Let's Let's see what happens if I lose a life. I lose 10 health. Great game. There's a reason, like, you do see a lot of Space Invaders and Centipede references in ZZT games. Alright, I'm okay once again, almost dead. You beat Breakout, good job. I'll try another game. Let me just give myself some health. What next? Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's... I guess this is like the Atari 2600 version. This is Donkey Kong. You have to get to the top of the girders and rescue Pauline from Donkey Kong while avoiding the barrels. You have 10 lives to do this. Well, I have 7. Represented by 100 health points. If an enemy hits you, you lose 10 points, or 1 life. You have 2 minutes to get to the top. Oh! Whoa, okay. I guess we're getting right to the fire. Okay, also, Jumpman is now Flyman. This is more Frogger, I would say, than Donkey Kong. Oh, well, yeah. Good luck. Once the oil gets going, there's not much you can do. This is an effort. Why is like so many of these like roads just clear? Like Donkey Kong here is not doing much. Hello, Pauline. What up? Oh, thank you. You saved me. Smack. We got smacked by Pauline. Another classic game down. Frogger. Okay, well, here's the thing. Donkey Kong there was already Frogger, so you better do a good Frogger. If you make this worse, we'll be in trouble. I like Smek. Smek is good. Alright, you did do the spinning guns as the trucks. That's something. This is Frogger, same thing. If you get to one of the doors at the end, you have 1 and we'll be taking back to the game, so you have 1 minute to finish. Let's go. So we got... Oh god, we got dodge the lines, so I think we want to go towards that second passage. That's got the most breathing room. Okay, well, 2/3 of the way there. I beat Frogger. Not the best. I think Donkey Kong was a better Frogger than Frogger. But I did do it. That's something. Okay, Centipede. You're not gonna get a great ZZT Centipede, but I will have some centipedes to shoot, I am sure. And I bet having that ammo would have been helpful. Did it disable shooting here? Okay, it did. It did disable shooting, so you can't bring your own gun. You can't give the frog a gun. There we go. This looks like Centipede. Yeah, you already know. Centipede's really making a rush at me. Can we shoot these? Okay, yeah, we can shoot the mushrooms even. Oh, actually, what's this stuff up top? There's like circles and breakables. What are those? I don't recall anything like that in Centipede. You know, there should be like a spider running around. I know Millipede's got DDT. These guys are just not really moving. They just descend. What happens if I knock one all the way down to the water? It's just gonna erase it and then I can get into the play area? I was too good at. I'm gonna guess nothing happens, honestly. Oh, but now I wish I did get in there, because I don't want to shoot one tile. I think this might be faster. Just gotta slowly pace it. Oh, they're gonna like intersect. This thing might end up destroying it. Oh, that's right. That's extremely funny. You can't... ZZT has a bug where you can't put things in the bottom row. There's an off by one error. I thought I was going to be all clever and just get a breakable wall here and be free to leave. But no, I do have to... Alright. That's Centipede. That felt like Centipede, kind of. Asteroids. I'm gonna guess... Objects that look like boulders. And maybe they turn into breakables? So maybe they like put some breakables when you shoot them. Ooh. I swear I didn't look at this in advance. Shoot the asteroids and then the lions to win. Oh, look at this. This isn't even like a scroll. We got an object. The instructions don't go away. Ah, they explode into lions. Okay. I don't want to do this. I don't have the health for this, honestly, if I let them get close. Is there actually... Do these things hurt me? Okay, yeah, if you touch an asteroid, it tries to shoot at you. It just runs a little slow, so you can kind of run away. No hyperspace. They didn't even make the board wrap. Missed opportunity there. This is way too many. I mean, I put up with Pac-Man, but Pac-Man was walking in a straight line. Oh, it actually did release the other lions. The ones that were starting in the corner. I wonder if I can leave if I just get the lions. But that's easier said than done because I keep missing and shooting asteroids. Sometimes, yeah, the player gets to be the ship. Alright, the numbers are thinning. Oh, okay, good. Good to dodge those. We've got more lions than asteroids now. Alright, let's see. Will this do it? Yeah, okay. Good enough. Bit. I mean, you can win and you can lose in that. Which is a nice change of pace. We played pitcher. Pitcher is... Let's play one more game of pitcher. Let's touch the pitching machine, grab a ball. Oh, I've got 1,000 baseballs now. I'm good, actually. I won. Crane game. Okay, ZZT's seen its share of these also. Do we have a good crane game? What? That seems like a not great noise. I'm gonna hold right, and we're gonna listen to the noise. I'm just telling you right now. In 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, that moves slowly enough that it's annoying, but it's not unbearably so. Well... Oh, those are the controls. I thought that was the... Touch the left arrow to move it left, and the right to move it right. To grab, touch me again. It will cost you a gem per move. Well, it's a good thing I played Pac-Man. I don't... Or did I play Pac-Man in this save? No. We did it! 20 gems! We got that Dave and Buster's lifestyle going here. Ugh. Dud. Is it... I'm not waiting for the crane. Is it as simple as color coding? Oh, I can't shoot. Never mind. We're not gonna find out. I'm assuming it's color coding. Shooting gallery. Okay, ZZT can do this for sure. The real challenge is making this fun. Oh, I gotta start the game. Hang on. 50 gems? Price too high. No way. Okay. Alright, so we got 100 seconds to... Am I winning? Have I hit any of these? Am I getting points? I don't seem to be getting anything when I hit these. Do I have to hit the back ones? Yeah, there's no way I haven't hit any of them by this point. Okay, there we go. We hit. Did my score go up? Yeah, I think I've only been hitting... still 825 points, 70 gems. So, okay, you do get money. So yeah, the blue ones are just obstacles. This one is not as profitable as the crane game. Let me out of here. Exiting shooting gallery. Have a nice day. I'm stuck. I'm not actually exiting the gallery. Well, I just live here now. Alright, what's our last one then? Whack-a-mole. There's the moles. Oh. Press the timer to start and then shoot the moles. Oh, this is... Let's see, are they in the same spot always? There's one north of me here. Okay, they do move around a little bit. 30 seconds. Ready? Ready. Mole hit. This is... almost something. This is not what I think of when I think of ZZT Whack-A-Mole. I feel like you can do that. Yeah, we are just shooting. You could very much just have something you steer with arrow keys and press a button to whack. But this works. This is a playable little mini game, and that's something. Anything else we got in here? I know we didn't see a lot of the boards. Probably just STK. Yeah, I didn't do Pac-Man here, but if you need to play the shooting gallery, you just want to play Pac-Man first. We've seen this. Don't play more Pac-Man. What else we got? A lot of STK, and something called No Stars. Oh, this is this one again. Okay, now that I understand how to play, I won't shoot myself constantly with the left and right arrows, which I thought were to move my ship on the bottom. You're just kind of doomed. This is it. This is how I die. What a weird one. Very strange. Well, that was our video arcade then. 2 to go here. I don't necessarily know if we can get through all of these in one go. I'm gonna run an ad break quick and refill my water, and then afterwards we will figure out which of these we're playing next, or both, or, well, not neither, but we'll figure it out. Look at this lovely title screen. Okay, I return. I think we're just gonna do one more because it's getting disgustingly hot and these two are both significantly longer than everything else. I don't know why I picked 5 games. That's a lot. 4 is usually all you can fit reasonably unless you're playing like 2-3 board ones. I guess Tony and the 30-foot drop and stuff were expected to be very short. Let's go with the Zone. We'll do the Snargles next week. I want to see this one. For one thing, it's music by Shawn. I didn't even realize it was the music he was credited for. You can tell I didn't study this game particularly. Oh, I gotta change my little doodad. But this Shawn Hunt fellow is the only author of this we've seen before with Music Isle, which is just some conversions of like Christmas songs, and I think like Hakuna Matata is just interesting music choices, recognizable songs that aren't like pop songs, so to speak. This one's got a fun title screen, and I used it in the thumbnail, so I figure I should probably play this one. Let's figure out what the zone is. What kind of zone are we in for today? There's also, like, significantly nicer looking than what we've been seeing so far today. Now we've got the STK for added realism. We've got the 3D walls, the dark green grass, the hot pink pillow. Like, this looks like a Dreamcast game. Oh, no, well, I guess we're waking up and saving the world. You see your poster on the wall. What else was Popa good credited for? Because I did click all the names after uploading. I don't think I saw. I thought the musician was the only one that had anything credited. Oh, was that... Actually, I think one of them might have had a magazine, which would track if that guy joining Kersoft was from a magazine. Let's see here. Our poster. Take it. Get rid of it. Ah, okay, so there's an inconsistency there. We'll have to figure out which of those is correct. You take the poster off the wall, revealing your true prized possession, a fake ID. Is this going to be the live throwing copper tour all over again? Are we going to be a teenager that gets to make bad decisions? I'm intrigued already. Like, this is great. Top tier green toilet, also. See, there's that realism. We can only use the bathroom once. We're good. For now. What else we got? Parents' bedroom? Socks. More socks. Scandalous. I feel like this specific computer design I've seen before, like in Code Red or Coolness or something. And what's our U? Is this a trash can? No, this is my favorite chair. It makes me scream all the time. It's so comfortable. Ah. Okay, this must be the keyboard then? Okay, see? Realistic gaming, baby. Making me stretch now. I just did my ad break. You don't need to turn on the mouse. I see. Alright, I have stretched, and I will now sit down in my favorite chair. Ah! Was that good? Was that gag worth it? What else we got? Okay, computer on. Mouse cord. Keyboard. Monitor. You just about to turn the monitor on when? The suspense is killing me. Get off that computer and go outside. I'm going to take a nap, and I don't want to see you till when it's dark. Curses. Man, my parents haven't moved at anything other than Cycle 3 in a long time. We can re-trigger it. We can probably break it. I bet this is breakable. Alright, Mom, I get the picture. Oh, if outside was this cool, I wouldn't be on the computer all the time. Locked file, okay, no good titles. I guess it seemed to have put us at a bench of sorts. You kidding? Your mom wouldn't let you back in if you were dying. What gives you an idea? Ah, forget it. She would never forgive you. Okay, we will not off ourselves, I think is that was implying. Well, you don't look 25, but your out-of-state laminated driver's license is proof enough for me. Where are we going? Not here yet. We gotta check out the hot dog stand. I'm kind of mad it looks like we don't get to actually go into the Video Maniacs store. Passed out bum. Search his pockets, search his wine bottle, search his wallet, search his beard, search his shoes, search the filth. Okay, what? This is really gonna set a tone for this game. What happens when we pick these things? Okay, we've taken his ammo and gun. What's he keeping in his wine bottle? It's probably either nothing, a wine, or a ship. You look inside the wine bottle and see some liquid. You take a swig and feel a sharp pain in your stomach. You really gotta stop eating and drinking everything in sight. Please don't drink this man's wine. The commander. The wallet. Does this guy have a wallet? Big wad of cash. The richest bum you've ever seen. Boy, it's our lucky day to be a bastard. His beard? You see a big piece of hamburger meat in his beard. You pick it up and stick it in your mouth. Tasty. What a game. His shoes? I bet he's got some Air Jordans. The smell overpowers you and knocks you out for a short period of time. Why do we have 7 flags? Secret, fake, gone, on, off, no, sleep. What? How about his filth? How's his filth? Nothing but bits of macaroni and cheese. Cool. Moving on. Want to buy a Frankfurter hot dog for 10 gems. Nah. You walk away a happy man with health and wealth. Wait, what's that sound? Bam, 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 bam. You just seem to have made the hot dog man mad enough to shoot you in the head. It couldn't have gone any other way. Alright, we got us a FAFO game. We are going to be fucking around and finding out. And we just found out. Alright, how's the hot dog? 165 health. Pick it up and think it looks nasty. We just ate old hamburger out of a man's beard. Does this kill me too? I kind of just want, like, we gotta find out. Throw away the hot dog and a red key flies out. Sorry, buddy, that was the last hot dog that was safe to eat. Damn the FDA. That's a good one. Alright then, let's die of hot dog. I'm sure this will also kill us then if throwing it out gives us a key. Yep. Flea infested and we die. Very well. Good puzzle. And 10 gems on a hot dog, but don't eat the hot dog. Throw away the outside, cook the inside, throw away the outside, take the red key. Oh, do I want to keep going? Okay, there's going to be a lot that way. We'll check out the building first. And what's this? What? Oh, this is a sewer. Okay. We're descending down. Oh, this game might have some depth to it. In a horrifying way. Let's go corn redeem, maybe. Tempting. Let's check out this part. I mean, we needed an ID to get inside. But not like an ID for the building. We just needed them to think we were an adult. This doesn't look like a bar or like a strip club or anything. This looks like an office with some awful doors. Wow. That's nasty. Can't talk. Yeah. They just... I mean, to be fair, you probably should not just let random children into your office building. I don't know if checking for ID is the best way to prevent that, but... wires. Can we just take some wires? No. I guess we got us a puzzle. Let's check out the sewer thing. Okay, yeah, there's nothing connecting here, so it's just this. Whatever this could be. Some green filth. You come across the dead carcass. Opening his mouth, you see a cable cutter. As you grab it, tiny bugs start pouring out. This is graphic. I was hoping for centipedes, honestly. Is there anything else? Nope. What'd that say? Something more about bugs. Need to pause to actually see this safely. Now you made the bugs real mad. Okay. Very well. Goodbye. Yeah, we're already full on flags. Sleep to talk to bugs. It's checking so much. Shoot bugs with gun. I mean, I guess if they're as large as I am, apparently. Alright, to the park. Good sidewalk. I don't know what any of these flags are for. Is that a sign or some music? Are we gonna get this guy's music? Joe Bob's Chicken Joint? Sparks Police Station. Are we in the town of Sparks? Let's go with the chicken first. Looks nice. Clientele's a little distracted. I like the plates. Dad are eating fried centipede, which is also an option. Alright. Getting some Fred 2 vibes here. Would you like any? How old are you? I don't think a fried chicken place should be like dubious about a 14-year-old wanting to get some fried chicken. I don't think that's shocking. And we do have money. It looks like we've got like 40 bucks. That Joe Bob's secret? Okay, so that board was seemingly pointless. Ooh, well, I mean, probably all these prisoners would like me to help them. A couple of people milling around. Even in that one? So those aren't chairs or beds or something? Everybody's just milling around. Okay. Guess we're just gonna... Orthoshot. Whoa! Bulletproof vest. Every time. Officer's Lounge. Not going in there. Alright. Thor, leave now. Blue place bad. His wrist is as thick as your head. Goodbye, Thor. I hope you can start a better life. Free from these bars. Are you also Thor? You're just grateful. I didn't think I was rehabilitated, but I guess they just needed the extra beds. Uh-oh. He woke up. Oh! Oh no! They got him. He's bleeding. You should know that. You're standing in his blood. I'm loving this game. This is great. Alright, well everybody's free to leave now. Told Irene the forks go on the left. Oh. Well, I just want to check, because this game seems to not care about flags. Talk bugs, shot one. Like, that's a new one, I think. I think we overrode a flag already. I have a feeling this game is going to break down. Which is going to be a shame. Because whatever the hell this is, it is pretty great. I'm having fun. And now we're at Sears. Only one car at Sears in the Sears parking lot. Yeah, how unusual. This is a horrible car, though. Hold up. Inside you see some stilts and an overcoat, and falling out of the overcoat's pocket is a security pass for Joe Bob's chicken joint. Try to open the door, but it's locked. If only there was another way. The horrible SUV, too. I think these are these the tires? It looks more like a bug. Like those are like wings and it's flying left. Why does the Sears have stairs? Make sure I get a screenshot of the Sears building, let's be real. Tables are bare as bones. They must have sold. Yes, that's why the Sears is so poorly stocked. They're doing great, actually. And I bet I'm gonna get to speak with the manager. Can't leave my post. Gotta stay alert. He snatches his wallet while he's talking. Very good. I'm counting. Bunch of hooligans out there. Reminds me of the time in 1891 when we... Okay. Cover for me, quick! Before you can say anything, he escapes out the door. You got it, man. I know the feeling. Uh-oh, the manager's here. It's cool, I'm at my till. Seem to have gotten younger Stuart. Oh, okay, I was You seem to have gotten younger, Stuart. Grow some. Then you'll get your paycheck. Don't want those damn people to think this is some sort of sweatshop. Reminds me of the 60s. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think this game is just assuming you have infinite flags. Because now we have money and, like, a pass. Like, I feel like we should be going back to the chicken restaurant. Which was in the park? Like, isn't this game like 30-something boards? Yeah, we've just barely scratched the surface of this so far. But at the same time, there's no, like, other passages. And although I truly do have money, for sure, I have $100, still can't order anything. Well, now we're in trouble, because now I don't know where to go. And I feel like with all the flag clobbering, it's going to be very difficult to figure out. Any board exits or passages I haven't seen, I've overlooked. Excuse me. I mean, there's obviously something here. Can I keep getting the money? No. What if I shoot people? I mean... Managers talking. Yeah, they would. I am opening this up to anybody. If you wanna... Anybody is willing to dig through the file viewer at all to give me an idea of where I should be going. We've got... Oh no, I didn't actually get the pass, but... I think it's called toll. Oh, that's right. We found some wires, but we didn't cut the wires. That doesn't seem right, though. Didn't I do the sewer first? Do I just have to touch it again? There's a few things that are like being set up here. That's still nothing, though, but that's a sensible idea. I feel like that should be correct, but Lord knows if I have the right flag. Take, gone, on, off, no, sleep, talk, bugs. We do have toll. We do have the money. Can we go back in? No. Oh, do I no longer have the wire cutters? Alright, let's crack open the editor here for a moment. Rip to Tony. Which one is this? This is the zone. I mean, probably. There's just too much. So that's literally nothing. This is... Okay, so you can get into the back room if we can get the pass. Is there anything we can actually do with this guy? Well, we can kill him. There was an ID. What is this board? I don't know. It's just a wall. I mean, I'm sure there's obviously something here still. Okay, so this person doesn't know how to zap touch, and they're literally using flags for everything. So this game is just a landmine of becoming unplayable, which is kind of tragic. Yeah, so this is what all our flags are for. And some of them are for, you know, items and key things. We're doomed. There's a flag limit of 10. And we started with like 7 just before leaving the house even. It was quite a number. Alright, if we had a lockpick, we could do something there interesting. It's the copies of the board, and then sometimes the... What happens in this game? Is this just a duplicate? Didn't we already see this? Is this like the same board? Is this like a next day kind of thing? I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna zap through this wall then. We'll see a little bit more. I don't think we're gonna finish this. I don't think this can be finished as it is. I know the latest version of Weave has like a 3.2 mode that's supposed to like just crank up the flag limit to an absurd number. I might actually have to try this game in that. I would like to see where this thing goes. Uh-huh. Can't talk. Panicking. Did we like... Are we in the alternate dimension now? This is definitely a new board. The door is closed. We might go to hell. That might have been hell. Perhaps the clouds were supposed to be heaven? I don't know. Back out here. Yeah, there's no passage to the sewer. I'm just gonna make a Oh yeah, yeah, the power's cut. Is this identical? Do you still have hamburger in your beard? Yeah. I think he had already searched his pockets, I see. Some booze. Some cash. Nasty shoes. And what the heck is this red key for? Damn the FDA. I feel like this is gonna be like that one Zelda game we played that had like alternate versions of all its boards to handle plot advancement, and there were some ways you could accidentally go back and just really make things awkward. I think we're just kind of stuck. Are these passages always green? I guess, yeah, you got the STK. Why not? So, I don't know what that did, though. It put us in this alternate world. Yeah, sorry. I think we're not gonna make progress here. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah, we saw that you're supposed to have a man appear when you do break in. I guess that's him. He's just already ready. Oh. Sears is dark. Oh god, what happened to Sears? This is Sears as I know it. Anything? Aha. A twisted hairpin. Is that my lockpick? Yes. Get out of the way or else you'll be sucked. Sorry. Thank you for the warning, author. So that's also just nothing? Can I shoot him? Yeah, I don't know. Now we're back in this timeline. But it also just displayed that message again. I'm very confused at this point. I'm sure there is. There's probably a way. But good luck. I don't know if a lot of these boards are duplicates. I kind of just want to just flip through it and just see what we can find. Because there's not that much then. What's heaven all about? It is heaven. I am God. Welcome to heaven. You are here a little too early. According to my calculations, you should have died by stepping off a cliff in the back of a Sears. Oh, I don't recall that happening. Lie to God, for shame. Sorry, if you would just step over to this gateway back to Earth. So how were we supposed to get here? Okay. Well, that explains how we get to here. God must have made an error in calculations. You seem to have ended up somewhere else. A place that is definitely not Earth. Gate's locked behind you. He has two heads and looks like a bull. Freaky. Greetings, mortal. Why have you walked into my living room, uninvited and unwanted? Ah, what the heck, I'm feeling generous today. I shall let you live if you can pass my trials. There are 666 of them. Oh, I'm sorry, force of habit. What I mean is that there are 3 of them. So difficult that our crumb failed. Number 1. You must do one of the following things. Pull my finger, smell my breath, or smell my feet. My god. Let's opt for the finger? I don't know. Well, That went poorly. I don't feel like the others would have gone any better, honestly. Shoot, did I save there? No. You gotta go back to hell. Like that. More heaven. As you go to take out the garbage, you step off the edge of the cliff. The boss must have forgotten that there is no trash can out back. Okay, so I guess this is how we die and go to heaven. That might be the back room of the chicken place. Maybe they say, like, hey, new guy, take the trash out. Alright, the breath. Nice and minty, okay. Another riddle. How do you get out of a room with no walls, windows, or a door, and only a table inside of it? Rub your finger, smack your head, make a crude. Make a crude. You fashion a crude spoon out of the table and eventually dig yourself out in a mere couple of years. We got ourselves a genius. Number 3? Okay, numero 3, the big number 3. What did the Knights of Ni use as a weapon? Crude wooden spoon, once used to escape from a room. A giant axe stained from the blood of many warriors. The word knit. I thought they said knee. It's been a hot minute. Okay. Very well, I grow tired of looking at you. Oh, this is a very pretty board. Now we're being abducted by aliens? Some banging tunes. Hey, my red key. It's all for the alien ship. Oh, this is a great alien. Wow. What a game. You wake up to see an alien about your height staring blankly at you. You open your mouth to scream, but you realize that some sort of sweet-smelling gas has made you semi-paralyzed. You feel like you're going to throw up. This is some high-quality stuff. Good job, Papa Good. See you real soon, I hope. Zone 2, Trapped in Time. Hey, thanks for playing. Okay, it looks like it should be 1P going by this email address. I'm going to start making the continuation when I have more time. I would appreciate comments, business proposals, blank checks, large sums of money, constructive criticism at this email address. Still a number of boards, though. Okay, we've been to a Sears. That's just alternate Sears, probably. Okay, empty. Dark Sears. Dark Park. Dark Park interior. Let's see if this... Well, there's no other exits. We got all 3 passages accounted for here. I'm just gonna zap through this. They don't sell much of anything at Dark Sears. They seem to have nothing there. Don't belong in the cooking. Can I talk to these guys directly? Okay, the manager. For God's sake. I don't care enough to dig up the flag. Another prison. Okay, I think we did see everything at this point. Okay, this is straight up from Music Isle. There's our song. was doing some good work. Was that in the jungle? I do remember in the jungle being one of them. I couldn't recognize it as that, though. Did I move to the right one? Thank goodness we've got a PC speaker rendition of Camptown Races. It was a tad slow. Great tunes. I guess it would make sense for this to just go wherever. Still on passage? Yeah. And okay, it's 3 more. The Kersoft. Oh, here we go. These are all the folks, the fine folks. Points for being creative. Thank you. What a crew. Empty, and I think that's gonna be it. And I'm guessing this will also be empty. Let's see where cheating got you. Oh, it killed me. Well, that's good. That's a great place for this to end. Interesting game. Quite the set today. That is gonna do it though for this week. That was very bizarre. I wish the game was understood how to use flags and zaps, because without it, it's kind of just unwinnable without a ton of effort for not a whole lot of extra gags, honestly. We didn't miss much. We missed Heaven and Hell. But that is gonna do it for this week. If you can believe it, that's a dragon. It's a dragon with a powerful snoot. But this was a good set overall, I would say. That'll do it for this week. We will be back again next Friday with who knows what. I'll have to get a poll up and running. And we'll return on Sunday with some more Unpreserved Worlds. We'll be checking out the one I didn't get a chance to check out. The Attack of the Snargles, which I also had high hopes for, along with the Zone. The Zone delivered, other than its bugs. It was really something else. But if you enjoyed the stream, please give a follow, a sub if you can. If you ever miss any of these and want to check them out, they all go on YouTube eventually, or of course, you know, they'll be on Twitch for a little bit. And I think that's gonna do it for this week. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you next time. Later.